But speaking of confidence, you said after that latest race, the SRX race, you said you had lost your confidence a little bit.
A
So it
little
really
bit.
paid. Yeah. Give us a little summation of this year. Why did you lose your confidence, Hailie?
So I think it's been a product of the past couple years. I think that I've struggled a little bit. It's been really hard in the truck series because on my first year, I didn't get any practice. I didn't get any qualifying. A lot of these guys, like they were getting hours and hours back in the day of practice. Like they were able to go and make pretty much any change they wanted on their truck or whatever car it is because you had so much time throughout practice. They were able to mock up, put new tires on, tape off the grill, do practice qualifying runs. And I feel like I kind of got thrown into it with no practice. And then the next year we got 15 to 25 minutes of practice. And I had no clue what the limits of the truck are in qualifying my second year. And it makes it tough because you don't know how hard to go. You don't have those past notes to rely on. And then third year, like I still struggle a little bit in my third year because I'm going off of notes that I'm like, okay, I think I could have gone a little bit harder here. I think I overdrove this a little bit, going off those notes, but like I really don't know. Like those are just my educated guesses. And so I'm just kind of going off as much as I can and watching as much footage, playing a lot on the simulator, going to the Ford simulator, testing setups there because we don't have enough time to change stuff at the track. You can make a few little changes, but what you have is really what you have. Like you're making small changes, nothing massive at the track.
So why do you feel that you've got some of your confidence back? Was it just the fact that you were able to put things together just here recently at Eldora and feel better?
I don't know if it's just timing. I think that it's or a coincidence, but I started working with my old driving slash mental coach again, and who helped me
Who's
out.
that?
And his name's Troy Adams. He owns a go-kart track in California. He helped me when I was racing off-road trucks and winning at that level, helped me get there, and then helped me get to a winning level in the K&N series, the NASCAR K&N series, where I was able to win 3 races. And so once I moved away from California, moved to the East Coast, 'cause that's where I had to be for racing. He lives on the West Coast still. We kind of just not parted ways, but just like there, he wasn't able to come to every race as much because his kid races also. So I know he's obviously busy with him, but we started all working together as of literally a couple of weeks ago. And he actually came to that SRX race and everything. And I'm like, man, I don't know if it's just timing or what, but like this is a good time for all this to happen.
What has he told you recently?
I think it's not necessarily what he's telling me. I think it's more so what he's reminding me of that he had already told me. I think
Which is?
it's back in the day when we were working together and racing a bunch and winning a bunch. I wasn't cocky. I didn't lack confidence though. I was very confident in myself that I'm here to win and I'm the person to beat. And my confidence was just through the roof. And I feel like that was a product of him and the information he was kind of feeding me of just telling me that like just those things that like, hey, you are doing enough. You are like you do have the ability. Don't question that and just go out there and do your thing. And kind of it's a reassurance type deal to where like when you don't have that reassurance around you, sometimes when things aren't going good, you can kind of have the tendency to spiral and like kind of get sucked down the hole of bad finishes and start pointing fingers at yourself and thinking, man, like, do I have enough ability to keep improving and all those things. And I think it's inevitable. I think it happens in every single sport. I think when you aren't on top of your game like you were in the past, I think that anyone in any sport would start questioning themselves.